All right, mindful nerd moment. So we're doing Game of Thrones. Well, we did Cersei Lannister. And it's funny doing mindful nerd moments when our main focus is villains because I'm like, okay, well, I don't want people to, just embrace being a
How
villain.
to
So
not be Cersei.
I know, right?
Let's practice
So
forgiveness.
there you go. Ooh, that's a good one. We haven't done that one in a long time. I'll have to bring that one back around. So what I thought was uh the Iron Throne.
Mm,
And so Cersei at one point becomes queen, and there are a few people that rotate through, obviously,
right.
but sitting on the Iron Throne, finally, finally being king, queen, whatever. I thought that could be a really good mindful moment that we do.
Okay.
So, you can be Cersei, you can be yourself, you can be someone else from the show or the books. Try not to let your ADHD get you too carried away in terms of that backstory. Yes, I know you will.
No promises.
So take a little moment right now to just kind of figure, okay, so am I myself? Am I Cersei? Am I someone else from Game of Thrones? But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going up to that Iron Throne and sitting down for the first time. So, as we always do, want you to sit comfortably and just use your breath to help you focus. You don't have to change it in any way, just notice what it's like to breathe in and out. And as you're breathing in and out, I want you to imagine that you're shifting from your everyday life now to being in Game of Thrones in that fantasy world. And I want you to imagine that finally you're here. This moment you've been waiting for. You look in front of you, and there is the Iron Throne. And I want you to really take in this image. Notice all the different swords, how they bend and the different curves, where there are points and edges, where the light hits, where things might be shiny or dull, all those different colors of gray and silver. Really take all of that in. This is your moment. And when you're ready, walk slowly up to the Iron Throne and first just lay a hand on the throne. Notice the temperature of the iron. Notice the feel, the different grooves, the different gradients. Notice what those edges and curves feel like. And then when you're ready, turn around and slowly sit down on the Iron Throne, really noticing how it feels as it touches all of the parts of your body, your legs, your backside, your arms. You lean back, how it feels leaning back, your head hitting the back of the Iron Throne. And just take in every detail of what it feels like. The iron against your back, feeling its power. I want you to just take one deep breath. Take in the smell of all the iron. Exhale and get ready to rule. So now that we've taken time on the Iron Throne, now, it's time to shift back to reality. We can't be king and queen forever, as Cersei has shown us. So when you're ready, take another deep breath. Help you shift from that Game of Thrones world back to where you are. And we'll wrap up this mindful nerd moment. What'd you think?
So when you said you can be whoever you want, I'll tell you who I was.
Oh, yeah?
I was a janitor, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and no one was around. And I was like, you know what? It'd be cool to sit in this chair. If I'm anyone
Dude.
else, guess what? Someone wants you dead. Like anyone.
Keaton, that is the best possible I did not see that coming, and that's the best answer ever.
if
I
I'm
love
if
it.
I'm anyone else, someone wants my head. They're gonna give me poison wine, or they're gonna manipulate me. But if I'm just mopping the floors and the chairs
And you
there
know
and
what?
everyone's
That Iron
asleep,
Throne has a lot of grooves that probably need dusting and
it
shining,
does. You
so
know what?
there you go.
I'm gonna sit in it just to be like, hey, so this is what it's like to sit in the chair. And then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go to bed. I don't wanna live in the Red Keep. I don't wanna live in King's Landing. You know what? I'm a roving janitor. I don't even live
There you
in
go.
King's Landing. I
I like
actually,
it.
yeah, I'm gonna, I think Dorne. Dorne would probably be my place. It's not too
Yeah.
cold. It's not
Yep.
cold like Winterfell. And
Yep.
they're just down there pretty much eating grapes and screwing. That's all
Yeah, they're
they're
just hanging out.
doing outside of poisoning children. But
I mean, I was gonna say they only poison children after their people are killed, but still, I mean,
right.
poisoning children's still not good.
Yeah. But yeah, I did not get too carried away. Like when you first said like, "Oh, all right, let's be in the Game of Thrones universe." All I could think about at first was that epic opening. Like I love watching
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
opening
yeah, yeah,
credits to
yeah.
Game of Thrones. Like it's so good with the pieces moving up and all that. I was like,
Dun,
"Oh,
dun, dun, dun,
it's
dun, dun,
so
dun, dun, dun,
good. It's
dun, dun, dun,
so
dun,
good."
dun.
That's one of those where I watch the opening credits every single time because once I
Mm,
realized that it would change up and like there would be
yeah.
different buildings each time, I'm like,
They
"Ooh,
would change it with what was going on. Yeah,
yeah."
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, now I got to watch every single opening because this
There you
is
go.
dope." Like, yeah, and so once I got past that, you were
Mhm.
like, "You can be anyone you want to be." And I'm like, "I already know who I want to be." If
You
I
almost made me do a spit take over here when you said janitor. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say it
yeah.
right now.
I don't want to be anyone. I don't want to be anyone. Not Ned, not Cersei. Not Jon Snow. I don't want to be anyone of importance. Don't put my
Mm.
name in the credits, and then I'll sit in the seat. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, because if you're sitting in that seat for real, someone wants you dead. So yeah, nope. I'm gonna be mindful and be a happy janitor that takes a quick break, sits in the Iron Throne, enjoys sitting in it, tries not to cut myself getting up, and then I go
Yeah,
home.
there's that. Yeah.